Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about what is new in this update as well as several bug fixes and more bugs apparently. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to talk about are the known issues. So there has been an update on the SG being consumed upon leaving the salon without making changes, and it's only worse. So apparently we found that under certain conditions, SG Salon Pass S or Salon Free Pass were consumed upon leaving the salon when changes that required SG had not been made, and are currently working to fix this issue. So this is quite a bug because originally I thought it would only deduct SG, but apparently it could also take away your Salon Pass S's or your regular Salon Free Passes. Now it does say under certain conditions, but it doesn't specify what conditions exactly or how to replicate it. So just be a little bit careful when going into the salon. However, there is some good news as some bugs have been fixed. So incorrect class skills being acquired, this has been fixed. This is mainly for the hunters. So instead of getting the hunter parry, you had to put a point into partisan parry. That bug has been fixed and everyone has received an N reset all skill pass in your mail. Remember, this is for every single character. So if you have 3 characters, like as most free-to-play players should have, you get 3 N reset all skill passes, which is freaking beautiful. Alright, with that out of the way, the first thing I want to talk about is the compensation. So you're going to go to get campaign items and receive item account. Over here, first of all, we get the maintenance apology, 20 star gems, better than nothing. So this was because we had that emergency maintenance where the photo rooms went down. So the bug was you can go into a photo room session and then collect all of the photon scales or any minerals that you wanted, leave that room, create another room, and all of those photon scales would respawn. So that was why they took it down pretty quick, because they didn't want people constantly farming for those photon scales and you know, just kind of breaking the game and getting their Sanguine weapons to max level instantaneously, because that bug was yeah, quite the big oversight. So that was the reason why photo rooms were not available until now. However, photo rooms are available now, so yeah, go wild with those photos. Next up is the shorten boost bug apology. So we get 50 SG, we get 3 N rare drop rates 25%, that's quite a big deal. We also get 3 N enhancement success plus 50%, as well as 3 N augmentation success rate plus 10%. This is also really nice. So what actually happened about the boost bug was we were supposed to have an EXP boost all of last week, but apparently it ended early and we did not get those boosts, and that's why they reimbursed us with the star gems as well as the rare drop rate and all of that stuff. So I ain't complaining, it's nice. But of course, you know, if we had that last week, that would have been even better since everyone was farming Al Noth like crazy. You know, it would have been nice to level up just a little bit faster. And last but not least is the PSO2 Global 2nd Anniversary Retweet Campaign. So we did manage to get 4,000 retweets. So we did get 2 of the emotes as well as the rappy shaped fritters. So make sure to pick those up. So make sure when you're putting away the rappy shaped fritters and the N rare drop rate to be very careful to deposit to storage, because if you click on it by itself, the first option is actually use, as you can see here. So you want to be a little bit careful and you want to make sure that you actually put these into your storage and not accidentally consume them. So let's consume our free emotes, that's Ready Stance 1 as well as Standby 2, and then of course our star gems, boom and boom, and we'll also put these away to our storage. So next thing I want to showcase is of course our new emotes. So we are gonna head over there now. Over here, Standby 2 is really cute. I really like this. So you're kind of just like chilling in town. You're like, oh, where are my friends? It really looks like you're looking for your friends and stuff. So I really like this emote. I use this a lot on Chip 4. And the other one is Ready Stance 1, and this is basically like literally a fighting game stance. This, yeah, you could definitely do this and be like, round 1, fight, or something like that. And it looks freaking awesome. And then obviously my super move would be Enemy 2. You know, this is my ultimate super move, and I would take out anyone in a fighting game instantaneously with my ultimate move over here. This emote's called Enemy 2, by the way. This is Niao's attack in base game. It's very unique. Alright, with the free stuff out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the mission pass. So something to take note of in the mission pass are, of course, the stamps. So there's the Hey stamp over here with Leah May, and there is the What stamp with whatever her name is, Ronaldine, because Relentless Training. However, what I want to bring to everyone's attention is tier 29 over here. And you can see here we can get 10 Didal Soul 3s, 10 Peta Soul 3s, and 10 Neck Soul 3s. You have to pick one, you don't get all three. However, this means that a lot of people now have access to upgrade their boss souls to level 3 extremely easily just by progressing through the mission pass, because 10 of them, that gives you the maximum chance. Now do keep in mind it is an 8% chance per capsule, so when you put 10 of them you will only have an 80% chance. However, if you have those 20% boosters, that will guarantee you 100% success rate. I do recommend using those 20% boosters, especially if you're doing multiple high level capsules. For example, you're using Giga Stat 3 as well as the Boss Soul 3. With those together, those are both 80%. You use a 20% booster, they'll both be 100%. So you want to save those 20% for those big augment upgrades that you plan to do. But having the Boss Soul 3s in the mission pass is really nice because it allows everyone to augment their gear extremely quickly. Or if you're just here for the money, of course you can just pick whatever's the most expensive one and throw it on the market and make a quick buck. And at tier 30, this is such a beautiful mag skin. It's a freaking black butterfly. It looks really cool. I really like this one. So once I do get to tier 30, I think I will rock this butterfly. I'm pretty sure it will change color based off your base wear as well, just like all the new mags. Next up is we have a new limited time quest over here called Enemy Suppression 2, where you need to go to lower levels and kill 300 enemies and you actually get an arms refiner. Please do this because you literally have two quests over here, one for Alnoth and one for lower levels, and that is 2 arms refiners, which will help you a ton in your upgrades. Because, well, if you haven't gotten all your gear to plus 50, you can do so, and that's super easy. Now, speaking about lower levels, it is worth farming here, especially if you need Strugmint C's. Strugmint B drop the most often in Maquis lower levels. However, a close second is the Strugmint C capsules. They will drop a lot. So if you need Strugmint B's and C's, you want to go to Maquis lower levels and just farm here like crazy. And on top of that, if you want the Cuckoo Roseate boots, you can also farm down here, simply because, well, the Kelkundo actually spawns here. So all the different mobs that spawn here will drop their respective Cuckoo Roseate weapons. However, unfortunately, if you still want the rod, you will still have to farm Mount Magnus. If you want the katana, you're still going to go to Vanford Laboratories as well as Rezel Forest. And last but not least is Relentless Training. This has been updated. We now have a new Relentless Training. Now, I haven't progressed very far on the main account because I've been playing on the Ship 4 character since she actually needs all of the Strugmins and all of the different rewards. So at the moment, my Ship 4 character is currently on Relentless Training 1-7, and I believe it goes all the way up to like 1-10 before it goes over to 2-whatever. But they are actually pretty easy compared to before. It's I think the first 10 levels is literally just farm Retem Alnoth, but I think it has to do with the different combat zones because this time's Relentless Training is focused around Retem. So in Retem, well, we've only got Alnoth as well as lower levels as combat zones, so it's a little bit less painful. And the nice thing so far is it seems to be mainly focused in Alnoth. At least the 1-whatevers are all focused in Alnoth. I don't know when it switches to lower levels, but up till 1-7, it has all said recommended sector Retem Alnoth, so you can just chill there and kill all of those mobs and keep progressing through your Relentless Training. It is pretty painless, pretty chill. I believe there is one that is a little bit annoying, where it's like kill 10 boss enemies, but of a specific type. I think it's like altars or something, and that one took a little bit longer because the boss enemies were considered the mob that spawns during the PSE climax. So it's literally telling you to get 10 PSE climaxes, but the boss that spawns might not always be the altar type or the forms type or the dolls type or whatever type it wants you to kill. So that mission took me a little bit longer. It took me like 2 hours to do, but it's not that bad compared to the previous Relentless Training, where we had to kill those Banishers and Banshees, because I spent like 8 hours and I got like 2 Banisher kills, and it was such a pain. But of course, I'm only on 1-7. It might get worse when we get to 2 or 3. So for those who have completed a lot of Relentless Training, or if you have the list of the rewards, please let me know in the comment section below, because I'm super curious to see if they actually buffed the rewards and made it, you know, worth doing. But for now, I'm still enjoying the Relentless Training, so I'm going to still continue doing it. However, something that's very interesting is Relentless Training is now under the side quest tab instead of the limited time tab. So I don't know if Relentless Training is ever going to change. So maybe it's a permanent addition now, since it's got the infinity sign where you can just keep working on it. I don't know what they're going to be doing. Like, is this it? Are there no more Relentless Trainings? And yeah, I just want to know what the prizes are, if it's actually worth progressing through. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
What can I say except you're welcome for the